tips, yo, strategies to share. Learn the way to market, put your business up there. Tune in every day, digital marketing, yay, yay, we know the way. Come learn and slay. Build your brand strong, make your money long. With the podcast groove, can't go wrong. From SEO to social, emails that entice. Grow your audience big, take our advice. Tune in every day, digital marketing, yay, yay, we know the way. Come learn and slay.
All right, we are back. Happy Wednesday. We are here, Digital Marketing Network, Mickey Black, Jennifer J. in the mix. It's Wednesday, so we're talking about emails today. How's it going?
It's going great.
Awesome. So we got CRM, and actually, we always think about CRM as emails, but it's like social and SMS and all these different pieces to CRM. But that's what the topic is today. So we're talking about CRM and really adding in that personalization. I think we've been talking about a little bit about it. When we're talking about adding ChatGPT to workflows. But today we're focusing and drilling down on top 5 things, how to personalize your CRM using automation and AI techniques. So I know you're big on CRM, emails. What would be the number one thing? So if I'm like regular guy, I just got my Go High Level, or I got my MailChimp or whatever it is, what's the first thing that I can use to use the automation and AI to really impact my CRM? Where should I start?
Yeah. So first we want to identify what is CRM, because some people still don't know what that means. So it's customer relationship management system, right? So if you think about it, you're building a relationship and you're managing that relationship with your customers inside of your system. And so to answer your question, Mickey, if you're just a regular person, you're just starting, I'm gonna say start writing your email. Understand what the concept is of what do you want to do. We need to identify what do you want to do, what value you want to provide for your email list, and start there. So we talked about Chat GPT. Go in Chat GPT and say, hey, I want to add value to the people on my email list, and I want to educate them on this, whatever your topic is. Give me, I don't know, 5 email ideas for this topic. And then, have it brainstorm and then get started. And what I would do is from whatever it gives you, if you're good with it, go ahead, tell it to write the emails. Keep your emails typically under 200 words. And then add your flair into it. So edit it. Take what ChatGPT gives you, put it in a Google Doc, in your Google Drive or Microsoft Word or whatever you use, and edit it in your voice and make it conversational. Now you could tell ChatGPT to make it conversational. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it does not. But your audience got on your list because they like you. So they know how you speak, the things you say, and what you talk about. And so I always edit what I wanted to say and make sure it's in my voice.
I like that. I like starting with the email first, and you say 5 ideas, choosing those ideas, and then from there, and I like the whole point of no more than 200 words. Sometimes people get into writing a novel in an email, and it's like, I gotta go. So like 200 words, put it in your own voice, take that base content, really craft it for the tone of your brand, and then put it in an email and get going. Now, do you suggest people jump right into doing sequences, or do you suggest starting off with a one-off email?
Well, I'm going to say start with the sequences because they're trying to work Smarter, not harder, right? So I told you to do 5. You edit those 5 emails, put it in a sequence and send them out 1 week. Wait 7 days. Wait 7 days. Set it up, send email. Then you're gonna go and add a wait step and say wait 7 days. Then you're gonna go and you're gonna add another one, and you're gonna keep doing that. So I would recommend you do it as a sequence because there are better benefits than sending it from the campaign. Now, the
Gotcha.
campaigns in high level do have a feature where you can send it back to people who didn't open it. But in the workflows, you have better flexibility.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So you think so using those 5 email touches, put it
Mhm.
into a sequence and you don't stop until somebody responds. So if somebody doesn't respond or doesn't open, it's just going to send the second one, third one, fourth one until you get the conversion you're looking for.
Well, I didn't get that deep. I just said set
No,
it up.
okay.
It don't matter whether they opened it or not. They'll still get the next one the next week. But at least you have 5 weeks of emails so you could be consistent, right?
Gotcha.
And then you can kind of build upon that until you understand like what your real strategy is going to be. Then you're really going to have to get with someone who can help you like me, craft out that strategy and tell you how to set that up.
Okay. So you're sending a weekly email no matter what. So you're sending like tips and tricks, information, that sort of thing to stay in their inbox each week, no matter what.
Hmm. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, because you definitely one thing an accountant told me from Cleveland, she is excellent at marketing. She told me, listen, no matter whether they open it or not, you want your name in their email inbox. They may never open your emails, but when they need that problem solved, they're going to just automatically call you, or they're going to go back and open those emails to say, okay, how do I get in touch with her? So that's the next thing. It's very important to make sure you have that call to action in your email so people know, because you don't know when they're going to open the email. They may not open it because that they may not be there right now. But what if they're there 2 years from now or a year from now and they're like, oh, Jennifer J systems. Let me Jennifer J. They're gonna Google you in your email inbox and they're just gonna open the first thing because they know you're the solution. They just want to, okay, how do I get in touch with her? And if
Gotcha.
your link is right there, boop, click the link to schedule a call, you know?
I like it. I like
Mhm.
I like it. Awesome. So I think that was like 4 so far. So we have just jumping in, writing an email, 5
Mhm.
different ideas, use ChatGPT, then dropping it in the system, go straight to a sequence, and then that would be number 3 would be every week you're delivering value no matter what, even if they don't engage, you're still there, you're still present and top of inbox so they see you when your topic comes up. The big 3. So I know another one we were talking about yesterday and I want to bring it back up again is using what they called it, use customer record as an input. And so what it did was it looked at what your customer record was, if they bought from you, or say in the
Mhm.
case of an accountant, it would
Mhm.
be like the chat GPT would look at and say, well, did they do taxes with you last year or not? And so if they did, they would be like, oh, following up. Or if they didn't, they
Mhm.
were like, hey, you probably need to catch up, or
Mhm.
whatever it is. But
Mhm.
it uses that as an automated sort of like input. And I know we talked about Apollo having something similar where um, it looks at their social profile and will use content from the social profile. Have you used any of those features yet?
Yeah, I've used them in Apollo. I haven't used them in high level, but I have used them in Apollo. And the key to that is understanding what type of information it'll pull So when you're writing the email, no matter what information they pull, it flows with the email. I think
Gotcha.
that's the biggest challenge when you're using those type of custom behavioral values, right? Just understanding where it's going to pull from and what
Yeah,
it might pull. So one thing about Apollo that we use a lot, I like that it shows you kind of an example of what it's going to pull from a user so you can understand kind of how to phrase your email.
yeah, yeah. And the last thing I wanted to touch on to see if you had experience with was um, subject A and B testing, subject lines, all those things. I know big people are big on testing and getting the data. Have you integrated that into any of your campaigns?
Mhm. Yeah, so I use subject testing a lot when I'm trying to discover, outside of just asking, discover what it is that kind of captures my audience's attention on my email list. And so again, you test one thing. If you're testing the subject, that's all you test. You're just testing the subject. Oh, okay. They like these type of subjects. And so once you run it and you get enough data, it'll tell you depending on what system you use, right? Because this isn't present in every system. And on this show, we talk about Go High Level, but when you're using it in Go High Level, it'll tell you which one had the higher open rate. So you know, okay, I'm going to use that subject.
Gotcha. And as you're executing the campaign over the course of time, you can see how people are opening it, and then you can kind of judge from there.
Yeah, you could judge from there. They also have where you can check to see if your link was clicked, right? So if you have a link in there, checking to see if the link was clicked. So I do see people like click links a lot,
Hmm.
but then you may not see that conversion on the other end of whatever it is you're looking for.
The
So then
registration or whatever.
right. And so that's when you know, like, okay, so it's something on there, not in the email, it's on whatever that external link is. And so
Hmm.
now you have to do some testing with whatever your external link was.
Yeah, maybe your form is too long. You may make fewer questions or whatever, kind of tweak it from there.
Yeah. And
Very
then
cool.
I'm gonna give you
All
one
right.
more genius gen tip. After you do that, you can go back and further just ask, hey, I see you clicked on this link, but you didn't register or you didn't sign up. I'm just trying to understand, why you didn't sign up and get that information or get them on a call. That'll save you a lot of guessing. Say,
Yeah.
hey, would you mind getting on a call with me to let me know why you didn't book?
Transparency.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So I think that was awesome. We even gave him a bonus number 6 in just terms of transparency. Do the call back, reach out, and get an insight into why. So I think that was awesome. So one more thing before we drop for today, and I know this week you've got a workshop or a webinar. Or what have you got going on?
Yeah, so I have a webinar tomorrow, Thursday, August 22nd. And the webinar is called Got Sales Now What? And so, what you're going to learn is how to use everything we've been talking about. So, AI, automation, chat, and interactive QR codes in your business to just do things better and easier, not just for you, but for your customer. It's always about the customer, and the way we do business has changed.
Yeah,
And we have to change with that if we want to stay relevant and continue to get sales and make more sales and be aware. So if you are interested, go to systemsactivate.com/register, or you could just go to Systems Activate and click on the first option there to register for the webinar tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
all right.
live online.
How long of a webinar is that?
You know me, I'm usually trying to be in and out. So unless I have questions, because I will take some questions at the end. Unless I have a lot of questions, we should be done in an hour.
Okay, very cool. Just hit it and quit it. I'm into it. So systemsactivate.com/register if you're in. And with no further ado, we'll be back tomorrow. Awesome. And stay activated, people.
Well, that's all for today, folks. A big thank you for tuning in, and let's give a round of applause. Yes, I can hear it through the screen. To Jennifer J. for her brilliant tips on systems automation. If you want to take your business to the next level, text the word systems to 470-517-7006 and discover how automation can do the heavy lifting for you. Go on, you know you want to.
Listen up now. Gotta tell you about a show, Digital Marketing Network with a secrets flow. We got the tips, yo, strategies to share. Learn the way to market, put your business up there.